Surprise! I know I normally don't film videos on Sunday, but I got the new Wet n Wild Zodiac collection yesterday in the mail, and I did this look with the Air products, and I was so happy with it that I was like, I can't wait till tomorrow to show them. This is such a pretty collection. And I also got some other things too that I'm going to try to include in this video if it doesn't go too long. I got one thing from Sephora, I got two things from Ulta, and I got two things from Kohl's. So I'm going to try to include that in here too. Alright, so let's get started. The Wet n Wild Zodiac collection, I ordered it from the Wet n Wild website. It took 2 weeks to get to my house. That's the only thing I hate about Wet n Wild is the standard shipping takes 2 weeks, which is the longest of anybody that I order from, but it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. All right, let's start with the eyeshadow palettes because I just used this one and it is so pretty. I have on the Air eyeshadow palette. So it has like the symbol for the elements on the front of it. And then this is the one for Air. So what I did was I used this shade right here as my brow bone highlight, and then I put this light pink shade all over my lids, and then I put this mauve type shade on the outer half of my lids, and I put this copper shade in the outer corner. And for a transition shade today, I did something a little different. In that last video, Let's Play a Game, one person had mentioned as one of their choices for the palettes was the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette, and I said, oh my god, I said, you know, that's such a good palette, and I never use it because it was so expensive that I almost hate to like mess it up by using it. And I thought about it, and I was like, that is so stupid. You know, I paid all this money for it, and they're really good shadows, so I'm going to try to incorporate this into my looks more. I tried using this shade right here as my transition shade. Now, I could tell that that was going to be like too dark for a transition shade, but I kind of like the way it merged with the other shadows, so I don't know. It's almost like used, so it really wasn't used as a transition so much as it was used as a crease shade. That's what I'm trying to say. I used it as a crease shade, and I didn't really use a transition shadow because this eyeshadow blends so nicely that you almost don't need a transition shade. So I don't have on a transition shade today. But this is the look that I came up with to do today. And since we're talking about the eyeshadows, I also want to mention one of the things that I used, one of the things that I bought at Ulta was this Morphe M514 brush. And believe it or not, I did not own a small detail brush like this, a small detailed fluffy brush. I have tons of blending brushes, but none that are smaller and narrower like this. And now that I've used this, I use this for the copper shade in the outer corner. Now that I've used this, I wonder how I ever lived without it, because this size and texture of this brush is just perfect. So glad I got this. And also, since we're talking about the two things that I bought at Ulta, I also should mention that I bought the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and when I finished my makeup, I sprayed my whole face with this, and I kind of like what it did for the highlighter on my face, but I think the eyeshadows actually looked prettier before I sprayed it. So I'm gonna play around with that a little bit more. These eyeshadows in this collection can be used wet or dry, and so I wanted to see what they would look like before and then after. I mean, it's still a really pretty look, I think. even with the spray on it. My first impressions of this spray are it smells like hairspray, and that's the only thing that I don't like about it. I do like the spray, and I love that it's a continuous mist so that when you spray it, the spray keeps coming. Whereas with every other setting mist I've ever tried, it's like a pump spray, so you get like too much at one time, and this is just a nice fine mist, and you can just stop whenever you want. So I love that about it. All setting sprays should be like that. Okay, so back to the Wet n Wild Zodiac collection. So yeah, these shadows are all like a very glittery, baked type shadow. And the fact that they put gold in there with this, I thought was interesting because, you know, there's a pink and a mauve, but then there's a copper, and this is like a white, and then this is a gold. They almost look like they're one shadow there, but that's a white and that's a gold, light gold. So you could use either one of those as your highlighter. I am reluctant to do swatches, you guys, because everything in this collection is crazy glittery. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm not going to swatch the eyeshadow palettes today. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to dedicate a video to each one of the elements and do like a tutorial. And then maybe I'll do the swatches in that video for that palette, for the eyeshadows. I am going to swatch the highlighters for you today. Okay, while I'm talking about my look, I do want to show you, I only bought one lip gloss from this collection, and that is the Libra lip gloss, because I am Libra. And it is what I am wearing right now, but I do have it on top of a lipstick. I don't usually like to wear lip glosses by themselves unless I take my lip liner and line and fill in my lips, then put the gloss on top. So this is on top of a lipstick. I have it on over NYX Extra Creamy Lipstick in Baby Pink, which I also, that was one of the things that I bought, that was the only thing that I bought at Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, I didn't mention that at the beginning of the video. I repurchased this lipstick because mine was really old and I shouldn't have been using it when it was that old. So I finally repurchased that lipstick so that I could throw the other one away. So this is a brand new NYX Baby Pink, and I wanted to pick that up because I knew this lip gloss was going to look so pretty on top of it. So it's just it's a light pink, and it's got gold reflex glitter in it. So gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. And boy, was I lucky that that's the one that they picked for my sign. Okay, so you know what? I might as well tell you the one thing that I bought at Sephora. And my initial first impression of it is that I love it. Look at my lashes. There's a lot of buzz about this mascara I'm going to show you, you guys, and I understand why. I bought the Milk Makeup Kush mascara at Sephora. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, so I bought the mini size. The mini size is, you know, a pretty generous portion. The mini size is $12, and then I think the full size was $24. That's what the wand looks like. And yeah, this goes on like a dream. You can just keep putting on as much as you want, and it doesn't get cakey or clumpy, and it doesn't give you spider lashes. It's really, really nice. And we'll see, you know, how it holds up throughout the day, and you know, if there's anything else about it, how does it remove and all that, I can tell you in the next video. That's another reason why I'm glad I did today's video. So that's the one thing that I got at Sephora. Oh, and that lipstick I was talking about by NYX. This is what that looks like. So crazy, crazy light, like a lavender pink. That's what's underneath the lip gloss. Okay, so back to the collection. I didn't want to do a separate video of all these extra things because I don't want to do too many hauls. Okay, let's show you the other three eyeshadow palettes. This is Earth. And like, if you can see like that mark in there, that's because I was like swatching some of them because I was dying to see what they would look like swatched. So yeah, this is the Earth palette. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video for each element, and in that video I'm gonna use the corresponding eyeshadow palette and highlighter, because there's a highlighter and an eyeshadow palette for each element. This is the water one. I think that these are pretty good representations of the elements, if I do say so. I'm happy with what they selected. This is fire. So can't wait to try these all out. All right, let's show you the highlighters, and I will swatch these. I might as well start with the one I'm wearing, which of course is Air. And what they did with these, and again they put the symbol of the element on the cover. These are like long and rectangular, and they open like this. So this is the one I'm wearing. This is Earth. Even though I'm wearing it, that's what it looks like swatched. And then if you look very carefully, can you see that there's like an arch? And within the arch are all the symbols for the Zodiac. And I like how this is like a marble effect. I think this collection is stunning. I'm so glad that I got it. And don't forget, it's going to be in Walmart's August 1st, but that's so scary to, you know, have to rely on finding things in stores because, you know, it's so hit and miss and it can really drive you crazy. That's why I ordered it online. Okay, this is the one for fire. So this one is like a, almost like a light beigey coppery shade. Appropriate for fire. And then we have Earth. This one is a gold for sure. And I love that I can wear all four of these highlighters. I don't feel like there's even one color that I can't wear. Wait till you see this one. This is water. Wow. Blue. Light blue. Beautiful. Okay, and there is a loose highlighting powder in this collection called Written in the Stars. And there's what the top of the package looks like. There's the color. And to describe the color, I would say pink champagne, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to go with pink champagne. And then it has stars. There is a peel-off sticker, but I opted to leave that on there and then puncture holes in, I punctured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I punctured 7 of the holes instead of peeling off the whole thing, because if I peeled off the whole thing, I had a feeling that it would be messier. So I decided to do it this way. So that's what it looks like. So this is I'm gonna say it's like a pale gold with maybe a hint of pinky beige to it. It's actually, I'm wondering if I should take that off because I'm having a hard time getting it out of the container. Maybe I should take that sticker off and it'll come out easier. Yeah, let's take that off. Okay, sticker is off. Okay, yeah, now it's coming out fine. All right, now we're gonna get a good swatch. So that's a pretty light color, written in the stars. God, that is gorgeous though. I think that suits my skin tone even better than the Moon Tears one from the Gothographic collection that I wear a lot. Alright, so the only thing I have left to show you are the two products that I bought at Kohl's. Kohl's carries a brand of makeup called Academy of Color. I reviewed one of the eyeshadow palettes last summer on my channel. I bought one. So I was there yesterday and they had a whole bunch of different things by this brand on standing display in the middle of an aisle near the makeup section. This is called the High Voltage Eyeshadow Palette, but they had lots and lots of others to choose from. But this is the one that caught my eye. I just really liked this color selection. So I just got this. I haven't even swatched all of the shadows yet. I'll do a video using it and then we'll find out together, you know, how this performs. But I just really, really like this color selection. This was $15. So there's 20 shadows in there, $15, so that's less than $1 an eyeshadow. And then I bought this Academy of Color highlighter, which I've never tried their highlighters before. I just thought that was really pretty. It's like a silver with a hint of blue to it, and the cover is like beveled. It's plastic, but it's like a beveled design. And this is called Kaleidoscope, and this was $5. Yeah, it's like blue and purple, like a light blue and a lilac. Isn't that pretty? $5. So that is everything that I got. So I wanted to do this like haul type video today and then do some actual looks using the products. And that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.